is what we call
Hater shit.
There is no better term.
You know me. If you know me, you know me. If you know, you know me. You know, so. Who raised you?
Point of view. When a narcissist falls asleep when you are crying.
Why do you treat me so badly? Why do you keep doing this to me?
So that's HeAtHER.
Oh my God! Like, what are you crying for now? What did I do now?
I'm sorry. I honestly feel like the roles would be reversed. I could see Xavier crying and HeAtHER being like, "What the fuck are you crying for, Xavier? Shut up." Only I can cry. So I wonder what happened again. I wonder if there's trouble in paradise again. Because some of these, I don't know, she's so weird. Her and Xavier are so just weird. I don't know if they're just like trauma bonding, you know, and they like met in the wild. So they're going to the Chicago streets. They just met out there and they're just going to stay together. Do y'all remember? Let's take just for a second. Do y'all remember the first time we saw Xavier with HeAtHER? That was the craziest thing. It was so weird because I've never really seen HeAtHER interact with somebody else for so long, you know? Like a video. This mother thought, like, he fucking thought he got weed passed. He was the one who passed marijuana. And then they had a baby that got pregnant. She got pregnant twice being homeless. That we know of. It's just sad. It's like, you know, y'all, they could be a good story and, they, you know, they could have their, you know, trial tribulation stories, all their testimonies and whatever. But now, they have to figure it out. Because I don't know what Xavier's trying to do or what his future looks like. I don't know what he wants. I don't know what HeAtHER wants. I don't know if they're just together because they went through shit together or if they actually love each other. I don't know. They need to figure it out.
Why do you treat me so badly? Why do you keep doing this to me? Oh my God! Like, what are you crying for now? What did I do now? What did you do? Like, you just got through.
That's Bob Garlic. No, okay.
Help, girl.
When you lie to an overthinker in a relationship. When you lie to an overthinker at all, honestly. But HeAtHER, you lie to Xavier all the time. Like, you lied to him, and you think he's so stupid that he doesn't know that you're doing nasty things behind his back. And nasty, I mean talking about, like, you dirty nasty. You spreading them legs and shit. Putting that ass up in the air. Okay, when you lie to an overthinker in a relationship. When he's sorry for the 526th time and you realize you don't care anymore.
No, I'm not mad.
You sure you're not mad?
No, I'm not mad.
Point of view, your wife keeps getting bored at work. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Oh my God. Can I help you?
Hi.
What do you want?
I want attention.
This is the Enabot.
At least she knows she wants attention. See, there's one of those kids where it's like, you can't act like that just because you want attention. Good attention or bad attention, the kid just wants attention. It's so funny how she was just posting things about her and Xavier, and then now she's like, oh, when I miss my man and I'm bored at work. One more time. She's still wearing a spin sweater. Oh my gosh, LA Fitness, freak, 10:34 a.m. I feel like that's so crammed in. Why is so much shit crammed in? I feel like, oh my gosh, I couldn't go there. I feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like my mind is already, machines are way too close. You have no personal space. Ew, girl, you still listening to Drake? Ugh. Oh, this is rich. I manifested, but I also did the fucking work. Heather, no, you didn't. Look, did everybody just love this guy's jacket? The person that's in the picture is taking a picture of the guy in the jacket. So the picture, oh my gosh. The picture that we have, we're looking at the jacket, but we're also looking at a person taking a picture of the jacket in their phone. Stupid shit. Y'all are pissing me off this morning. Who the fuck is this shit? I'm just kidding. This is my prep coach from when I decided to compete. Best shape of my life. Where you at, Christian? Oh my gosh. I don't know why I read it like that, but it pretty much summed it up. You're disgusting. I don't see you with this guy. I'm just not going to say anything, but okay. Okay. You sound like a stalker, Heather. Have you been watching him? They want me to retell my story. No, we don't. No one wants you to retell your story. She said they want me to retell my story and see if we can make progress regarding the restitution that is owed to me. There seem to be others making claims that they are in fact owed by me rather than the other way around. You back on it. You've been back on it. I wonder if they just were told like they're just not getting baby back and and they're just like, okay, fuck it, and they're just going balls to the wall. I mean, they definitely have been on something, and it's just weird to me if they're still able to see him and have visits with him, but something's not right. Something's not right. They're doing something. They're dabbling with something.
They've made zero progress to this day. They are intentionally doing all of the things that I've documented for the last 5 or 6 years. Xavier with his
Open the door, bitch.
issues. Anyone who knows me knows that I keep my vehicles in pristine condition. If there's something wrong with my car, I am being assaulted and harmed. Period. There is something going on against my will if you see that my car is dirty. Like, just know that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I've successfully transported over 2,500 people, a 4.96 rating out of 5.
Look at Xavier's face.
I'm an Uber driver, a transportation driver. Hi, you guys. So I just finished a visit with Weston. It's the Thanksgiving Day visit because today is Wednesday, I believe, 25th of November. And they've made zero progress to this day. They are intentionally doing all of the things that I've documented for the last 5 or 6 years. Everything, everything just in a different capacity. Xavier with his issues. I just bought a car 3 months ago. Anyone who knows me knows that I keep my vehicles in pristine condition. If there's something wrong with my car, I am being assaulted and harmed.
That escalated
Period.
very quickly.
There is something going on against my will if you see that my car is dirty. Like, just know that.
Wow.
But I have Xavier filling up the trunk with plastic bags full of trash every day. When I go to the car wash, I have to take them all out and line them all up to vacuum my trunk. I'm an Uber driver, a transportation driver.
Okay, Heather. She takes that very seriously.
I've successfully transported over 2,500 people in the last 6 months.
She's going to get that award.
To where they need to go. And I have a 4.96 rating out of 5.
Look at Xavier. What's that face, bro? You look like Manny.
No advances with regards to this case with my son. For anyone new here, I'm doing a series. It's a 12 out of 12 series where I separate the years of my life and give narratives about them. I'll be using those pieces for a documentary that I'm creating and producing under the GoPro Solo label myself as an independent film.
Indie. Look at Xavier.
There's a lot to understand. And part of that is because when you are innocent, but people are using you and profiting off of you and squeezing you,
Oh, Heather.
your innocence makes others feel more compassionate to your situation.
Oh, God.
If people can justify you in their mind as a bad person, then they can easily look the other way and allow you, your family, your loved ones, your friends, etc., to be harmed. They can easily justify mistreating you or stealing your money or separating you from your family or whatever the case may be.
Xavier, are you falling asleep?
So tune in for that 12-part series. It'll be here on YouTube, just to keep it consistent.
Just to keep it consistent, guys.
But this is the second set of holidays that we've spent in the DCFS office.
Ooh,
My
that
son is going to be
sucks.
2 in February.
Wow.
I feel like Weston is kind of a distraction from what's going on with the rest of my family. Before I got pregnant with Weston, I would come on here and I would cry every day and I would say, my kids live with me full time.
You still-
And then Dylan came out of prison.
You literally still do that today. Look at Xavier. He's like, bitch, I'm about to knock you out. I'm just kidding. I don't promote any type of fucking violence, okay? It was just a joke. Okay. But she literally does that today. She's like, I used to come on here. Bitch, you did that yesterday and today, I'm sure.
Before I got pregnant with Weston, I would come on here and I would cry every day and I would say, my kids live with me full time. And then Dylan came out of prison and threw me into the street after
Look at
beating
Xavier.
the fuck out of me and raping me and letting other people rape me.
She's making herself have this attitude.
No one did anything.
She
I went
doesn't
for
feel it.
OPs. They were denied. I called the police. They
I do
put
not
me in
feel it.
custody instead. One time they even threw me into a psychiatric ward for 7 days where I was discharged with the quote, no diagnosis, relationship stress. That's all that was written on the discharge paperwork,
That's
which
all that
Dylan
was
still
written.
has. He also incentivized people to write some bullshit, some fake medical
Bullshit.
records so that he could extort them in what he calls a corruption trap fucking up. So the problem with creating fraudulent medical records about a person is that when you create enough of them, there's no way to know what's what, what's real, what's not. He's made a fucking mess of my entire life.
Did she? I could have sworn she said he made a total mess of my life. Oh my gosh. Hang on. I just want to make sure. Okay, let me just make sure now. Xavier all acting crazy in the back.
He's made a fucking mess of my entire life.
I heard it again. I'm sorry. That was probably so loud. Let me do it again.
He's made a fucking mess of my entire life. Now I haven't.
Oh, I knew it. I knew I heard it. She's so mad. Oh, Heather. Okay. It's coming.
He's made a fucking mess of my entire life.
You made a mess of my time.
He's made a fucking mess of my entire life. Now I have an Xavier who shows up sometimes,
Oh my god.
and I feel that he loves me, and he's manly, and makes me feel safe, and his energy is masculine.
Watch his face as she's talking about. I haven't even seen this, and I could just tell. Look at him. He's like, bitch, I'm trying so hard not to fall asleep right now, but I hope I do fall asleep because I can't stand your ass.
Now I have an Xavier who shows up sometimes, and I feel that he loves me, and he's manly, and makes me feel safe, and his energy is masculine,
He's
which
like,
is
bitch,
all
whatever.
that I need.
I don't give out masculine.
And then just as soon as that energy is here and I settle in and I feel happy, I literally begin to feel happy. I begin to rebuild myself. And then it's gone. Just as soon as, just like that. And it feels like I'm with a woman who is oppressed and rude and has a fucking...
He's like, I feel that way. I feel that way.
Feels like I'm with a woman who is oppressed and rude
It's so weird.
and has a fucking chip on her shoulder that she's taking out on me. And I'm not a lesbian. I don't like being around lesbians. I don't like being hit on by women. I don't want to be in a situation where someone takes my
like, hey,
free
are you
will and
talking
my
about me?
control and makes it feel as though I'm trapped with someone who isn't who I
I'm
chose
going
to
to
be
sleep,
with.
man.
This entire situation is fucking garbage. The fact that we're still here in the DCFS office is fucking garbage, unlawful,
garbage.
unethical, unconstitutional.
You're garbage.
There's
You're
been no
garbage.
due process. I submitted an emergency motion to vacate and return Weston to my custody 2 weeks after he was taken, with all of the proof to show that I had medical records throughout the course of my pregnancy.
No, you didn't.
My physician
No,
of
that's a
over
lie.
13 years took the stand and gave first-hand witness testimony
Xavier,
stating that
stop.
I don't have any condition that would prevent me from being a good mother to my children,
One doctor said you did.
that he believes that the best place for me and my children is together. I don't have any condition that would prevent me from being a good mother to my children, that he believes that the best place for me and my children is together.
Together.
Here we are, though,
forever.
2 years later, making another fucking YouTube video because all the police report attempts just continue to go on unanswered or unaddressed or interfered with technologically or
What's up,
tech boxed
Xavier? I
in
see you
or
looking at
my
me.
IMEI gets stolen or someone steals my phone number because they're
Look at him
pretending to be
licking them
me when
lips.
they're not me so that they think that they can
Look,
get
he's
away with
frozen.
something, but really it just falls on
Oh
my
my
shoulders.
gosh. Look, me and Xavier both rolled our eyes at the same damn time. Everyone is so tired of the same shit. Bring something new. If you get anything from this video, Heather Gillespie, bring something new. Do something a little bit different. Give us a twist. You know? Just spark it up a little bit.
Boxed in or my IMEI gets stolen or someone steals my phone number because they're pretending to be me when they're not me so that they think that they can get away with something, but really it just falls on my shoulders.
Girl, stop taking your
There has
Adderall.
been very, very little to celebrate despite working around the clock. I mean, I sleep maybe 5 to 7 hours on average, maybe less than that. And the rest of the time I'm just working.
Oh, boo-hoo.
With no extra money.
You only get
None.
5 to 6
Someone
hours
is
of sleep
squeezing
a
me.
night.
If I get $100 gift and I say in my mind, oh my God, I've been needing gym shoes for a long time. I have 3 pairs of shoes total. I need to go get a pair of gym shoes.
Don't lie.
Someone will come up to me within an hour and say, oh, you have a debt of $100. If you don't pay it by
Shut
the end
the
of the day,
fuck
then
up.
we'll kill your dog.
Oh my, let's wind it back. Cause you done messed up.
Have a debt of $100. If you don't pay it by the end of the day, then we'll kill your dog. Someone will come up to me within an hour and say, oh, you have a debt of $100. If you don't pay it by the end of the day, then we'll kill your dog.
Yeah, it kind of looked like you were about to say something else, Heather, but then you realized, that might have been a little bit too much, so let me just say dog. Knowing damn well you got no motherfucking dog.
Or some other fucked up ass scenario that leaves me no choice but to give them the money that I just got. Over
Sure,
and
Heather.
over and over and over and over and over and over and over and
You saw Xavier looking up at the camera. Whenever I watch them, I have to watch both of them because I like watching Xavier's expressions. And you could tell he's just like, oh, he is so over her. He's like, I'm just gonna fucking go to sleep. Maybe that's why he does drugs, so he could just fucking pass out and go to sleep, not have to deal with her.
over and over
Watch.
and
He's like,
over
bitch, if you don't
and
shut up.
over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And it's all right here on my YouTube channel. All of it. I've spelled out all of the ways that they've abused me and announced to the world, to the universe, that I'm 1,000% able and willing to speak as my own witness.
Obviously not.
To articulate exactly what's been done to me, the sexual assaults, the robberies, the thefts, the breaking and entering into my homes, plural with an S, the stalking me to my Airbnbs, breaking into my Airbnbs,
Xavier, what job
intentionally
does that?
technologically boxing me so that I can't communicate with my children. I have 4 children. And as much as I love Weston, which I love all 4 of my children
sounds
equally,
fucked up.
more than anything in the world. I would kill for any one of my children.
Xavier,
That's the truth.
don't go to sleep.
No question.
Only one eye's open.
To say that Weston is a distraction from all of the unlawfulness that's been taking place since 2019 is accurate. You know, my big kids never got to come home to their mom. My big kids never got to see their mother stand back up and buy a house or a car or anything like that. They've been dealing with their own sets of struggles. And it's not because I don't have a college education, and it's not because I can't find a way. I want to create a boutique healthcare consulting firm.
What?
I can work with law groups who are representing doctors. I want to create a boutique healthcare consulting firm. I can work with law groups who are representing doctors, you know, in sorts of various cases, or representing patients in various cases, or doing interrogatories and answering questions with clients, or with tech firms who are creating, you know, technology to enhance patient flow, et cetera, and so forth. I've been begging for investors and assistance and guidance and mentorship in any and all ways that I possibly can for years. Not only do I have the intelligence and the skill set to be successful in that, I deserve it. I fucking deserve it. I worked 55 hours last week. After paying my bills and my rent, I walked away with not even enough money for 3 meals a day. Not even enough money for 3 meals a day.
How does it feel?
The harassment that's taking place in the comments, I would like to formally move forward on criminal indictments for harassment, stalking, slander, bullying. You know, it's legal. Harassment is illegal. Assault is illegal. Calling someone names or harassing someone through their social media or in person with photos of a tooth or a tooth, that is punishable by law. Assault, harassment.
Heather, so is what you're
Those
doing.
are real things. If I'm in my house, YouTube is my house here. This is my profile, so my online house. And I don't open my door to you, but you come in anyways. And you start calling me names and badgering me. Are you not liable? You are definitely liable. Now, if you do it here online, the same fucking rules apply. You're liable. You need to learn how to fucking act. You need to learn how to behave.
Look,
you need to learn what's appropriate to say in someone's comments and what's not. And if you can't, then you shouldn't be permitted on the internet at all, period, whatsoever. End of discussion.
Was y'all giving it to her?
VLAW, the first letters of the names of my children in chronological order of the years they were born.
Shit's
Viviana, Lewis, Alexis,
Nobody
Weston,
cares. Heather,
law,
stop.
virtual law.
If
you don't think it's my business to get involved, think again, because they're forcing my involvement.
That's sad that you would have to be forced to be involved in your kids' lives. Just saying.
I want to be on the record as saying that there is absolutely zero wrong with my mental health, PTSD, anxiety, depression, all of these things. They're very common. Most of the people who grew up without privilege have them in some form. And people who intentionally exploit those conditions and triggers to those conditions in another person, they can fucking take charges too. You know, I'm tired of just discussing this. This shit is fucking
I agree, me
so too. Old. Like,
so old.
It's boring.
Boring.
It's awful.
So awful.
It doesn't put money in my pocket,
Nope.
food on my table,
Nope.
clothes on my
It
back.
does
And you
not.
want to know how I know that that's true?
Because
I've
you
been
keep
wearing the
doing
same
it.
5 sweaters and
nothing
8 pairs of
changes.
leggings for the last year.
Fucking
That's all I
insane in the
have.
membrane. Insane.
And they're 5 pairs for $25 off of Amazon. And I have one set from Saks Fifth Avenue that was like $30 for a sports bra and some leggings.
But how much was your
I'm wearing them
Botox?
now.
How much was your Botox?
This and one other pair of black leggings, yoga pants that Xavier got for me are the only yoga pants I have left, because all the rest of my belongings have been stolen. But no one has done anything to replace them or allow for restitution or allow me to speak with a judge or anything like
You know
that.
how many things people have stolen from me and I just have to eat it? Shit.
What else is going on? My youngest daughter, if you look at these YouTube videos, and I'm sure ChatGPT will be able to put these into
Stop talking
transcriptions
about the kids,
soon,
bro.
if not already, and look for patterns in the dating when I said I couldn't reach the baby and why and what was going on. It's all documented here on YouTube. If not here, then on Instagram. If not on Instagram, on Facebook.
Say it.
If not on Facebook, all three places. If not there, in my
Say
blog. If
it.
not in my blog, in my ...
Bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just please say it.
I have many profiles, and they all have different information in them.
Why? Why is it different? Your
I
stories are
want
different.
on the record it to be known that I do not consent to being followed, stalked, harassed, assaulted.
Nobody does.
That I've not given anyone permission to go into my home, my apartment, for any reason.
Speaking of which, why are y'all
That
not
I
in
do
the
have
apartment?
a lease agreement to live where I live, and I'm the only person who's supposed to be there other than Xavier, who can sleep with me, but is not allowed to be there if I'm not there.
She's on something too.
If there's some sort of issue, going on that's causing people to fuck with me again, then I'd like to know what it is so that I could be a part of solutions, because I don't fuck with anyone. I mind my own business. I work ridiculous hours. I go to this bullshit ass DCFS to see my child, I'm sorry. The other three kids, I have no fucking clue what's keeping them from me. Work ridiculous hours. I go to this bullshit ass DCFS to see my child, I'm sorry.
She's
The
so
other three
mad.
kids, I have no fucking clue what's keeping them from me.
The
Tech box or the propaganda
Heather.
or
It's you.
threats, or because someone is doing something with or to them, their likeness, my identity, that they wouldn't be able to accomplish if we were all together. I really don't know. At first they used to say we weren't together because they were keeping us safe. What the fuck does that mean? If you're keeping us safe, wouldn't it be safer to keep us safe all together in one spot? Safer, cheaper,
Yeah, you dumb
better.
bitches. Don't you
Now
know
they don't
Heather
even
knows
try to give me an
everything?
explanation anymore. They just make my daughter's phone go silent.
'Cause it doesn't
September
work?
19th, I have not been able to have a conversation
break,
with Alexis
Heather?
for longer than 2 or 3 minutes.
What happened to it?
My 12-year-old daughter, who lived with me full-time prior to
Oh
all
my
this shit
gosh.
all my children lived with me full-time. From birth all the way until
I'm
this
about to
happened.
go to the punching bag.
They spent every other weekend with their father. They lived with me 5 days a week, on average. 4 to some weeks 7 days a week. The least amount of days 4, on average 5. They would be with me Monday through Saturday or Friday, and then they would go with their father on the weekends.
Why do you say the same?
My point in all of this is that the
shit
situation
over
has
and
not
over
been
again?
resolved yet. I'm not being permitted to hire a lawyer.
Bitch, you can't get no damn lawyer.
I have a lawyer for Weston. I don't have a lawyer that's helping me with any of the rest of this.
Because there's nothing to be
They
helped
won't even
with.
accept my legal filings. I've
For
gone to
what?
the Daily Center
What are
6
you
times.
filing?
I've gone to the Daily Center 6 times. 6 times. 6.
What are you trying
1,
to file?
2, 3.
We know how to count, you
4,
ignorant bitch.
5, 6 times for anyone who doesn't understand how to count.
What are you
That's
filing?
getting up, getting dressed,
Oh my
getting in
gosh,
my
she's
car,
a-
getting the money together to put gas in my car, driving over to the facility, paying for parking,
Forgot the
going
gas
inside
station.
all the way up to the top to the clerk's office, waiting for hours, filing petitions so that I could get in front of a fucking judge, and still to this day, 6 times.
What are you
and 4
petitioning?
years later, still haven't been able to see a judge. I've asked to see the judges that helped to establish primary joint custody with me in the first place, Judge Mary True and Judge Naomi Schuster. I've not been able to see either. It's been one thing after another, and now, as of last week, my income was $300 to $400 a day for 3 months. I was driving Uber, Comfort, in a rental. I got my own car so that I could not have to pay so much money, and was saving approximately $600 a month on my
What?
car payment. My car payment is over $700, but renting the car, I was paying $384 a week.
So stupid.
A week. So I'm saving $600. As soon as I did that, the city of Chicago said, "Oh, you owe money for tickets. You've got to get on 2 separate payment plans." So everything went right back up to the same amount of money that they were forcing me to spend. Then the $300 to $400 a day, driving for 6 to 8 hours a day, turned into maybe $160, $170 a day for driving 6 to 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then that went down to $120 a day, driving.
Oh my gosh, she's giving like you're trying to get answers from your teenager, but they're just giving excuses.
9, 10, 11, even 12 hours a day.
Excuse
So now, currently, I am struggling. And when I say struggling, I mean I'm getting into the 9, 10, 11 hour mark.
Yeah, girl,
To just
just
make
imagine. Just fucking
$110.
imagine.
That's not including the $30 a day to fill up my gas tank, a car wash, vacuuming, food. God forbid I eat.
Did she say that?
Every single time they come around saying that they've resolved the issue, that things are going to improve, that my children and I are going to be back together, that there's a safe house here for us, that there's this there for us, that that's over there for us, that all these resources are lined up. I never fucking see any of them. So if we were gifted those resources or those resources were lined up, I don't know where they are or who they went to.
Did you
They did not go
ask
to me.
about them, Heather?
Did not go to me. $10.35 a month is what I pay for rent. Another $1,100 is what I pay for car insurance and my car payment. On top of that, I have a $79 a month payment plan with the city of Chicago for tickets that have already been paid in full
Dang,
3
Heather,
to
how many
5 times
tickets
already.
you got?
I paid them myself. $800 cash is what I paid to resolve
That's
every
a
ticket
lot
that I
of
had.
tickets. What is wrong with you?
And remove a boot, which is a $100 fee. So I had about $700 worth of tickets and a boot.
And remove
and
a
I paid
boot.
it in cash. The Mama Nelly came and brought the money there to me. I still owe her. The city
You
of Chicago
still owe
has
her?
no record of that. And those tickets have grown interest to the amount of $5,000.
Shut up. That is crazy. What?
So
That's
that's what
what
my
you
life
get.
looks like nowadays. I haven't had a photo shoot in I don't even know how
shut
long.
up. That's what she cares about.
I have not been
Fucking
permitted to
photo
do
shoot.
much of anything. I literally called out to ChatGPT and said, make me a list of action items so that I could get my healthcare consulting firm off the ground. And ChatGPT literally gave me a play-by-play. Download Canva, use Canva for this, rebrand yourself, take a photo of yourself in any site, in any type of clothing,
I
and
don't
ask
think
Canva
she
to
said
make you
that.
into a business avatar. Use that business avatar for your entire business. What a fucking genius idea, and that's all free. And I'm like, let's get it, you know? And I sit
Let's
down
get
and I
it.
start downloading these applications. I even went to the library to try to do it. And every single time I do, they interrupt me on my phone. They send you have no storage space for this. You don't fucking need storage space to create a photo. You don't need storage space to read your email. I've been having an iPhone for 30 years.
Girl,
It wasn't until I actually
Don't be
tried building my
stupid.
own business, making progress in projects, that I ever got one of those error messages. The messages that I've been being, a
She's
recipient of
crazy.
for the last 6 years, since Dylan threw me out of my home, since about a year
my
prior
gosh,
to
let
Dylan
it
threw me out of my
go.
home unlawfully, have not been in line with the way life really works. In any way, shape, or form. Your email is cloud-based. You don't store emails onto your device. It's cloud-based. That's why you can't read your email if you're not connected to the internet. At least that's the way I have my phone set
Okay,
up. So there should
you
be no
dumbass.
storage issues with me reading an email. That shouldn't even be a thing. It's a cloud-based storage. What the fuck does it matter if
Nothing
my
is
device has
free in
storage or
this
not to open
world.
and read
What
an
do you
email?
not get? This
You
is
know, they have been
crazy.
oppressing me. They held us in a tent. They looked the other way while 2 men sexually assaulted
Oh
me.
my gosh,
They
I can't
robbed
do
me
this.
numerous times. They've stolen from me even more times than that.
I really want to fast forward.
Robbed me means they've broken into my home, living situation, Airbnb, or apartment and taken. Stolen from me means off of my actual person, or while I'm in the gym,
We
or while I'm
fucking
shopping,
know
or
what
something
it
like that.
means.
They've used my identity for countless numbers of things. You guys have no idea. If I had your attention for the next 12 hours, I would not be able to put a dent in the ways that these people have fucked me over.
What the
Not a dent. But
Is Xavier
still
sleeping?
here,
You can hear him snoring. Listen.
I miss my kids terribly. I don't want to pull them into
He
this
woke up.
hell. It's like depressive, you know? I used to remember when my parents were divorced and my
Hell
father
is
first
depressing. Yeah,
left the
yeah,
house
it's very
and he got his own
depressing.
apartment. I would dread going there on the weekends. I love my dad. I've always been very close to him, but it would just be so depressing
Yeah.
for me. Like, it would feel so sad. And every single time I call my kids and they don't answer, or they seem busy
My
or like
kids?
irritated, I think to myself, my life has become that depressive ass like cloud that no one wants to fucking stand under. Not even me. In conversation, I make people laugh. I'm nice. I bring compassion, understanding.
Where? When? We haven't seen
But
it.
I don't feel like I receive that.
Well, it's because you don't give it.
You know, Xavier is capable of being my husband and a
See,
father
look, you're
to
about to
our
talk shit,
son.
ain't you?
But he only shows up for me for maybe a couple of hours a day, if that. Some days, not at all.
Look, he's about to go back
And what
to
do I
sleep.
mean by
You
that?
better
We're
stop.
always together physically. But this fucking trans person living inside of his body is constantly just taking over. And I don't want anything to do with that. I don't have anything against trans people, gay people, brown people, white people, yellow people, purple people, asexuals, confused sexuals. I don't care, like, what or who you are, how you look, or what you like to do. I don't care. Do you treat me nicely? Do you get in the way of my goals? Do you help me, with anything? Are you an asset to me? Am I an asset to you? Those are the things I care about. I don't give a fuck who you have sex with or how you do it. Not my problem.
If it was your partner, I would.
When I have a partner who comes around and for the 5 minutes that he's there, I feel safe and happy and whole and like I just had hope and motivation sprinkled all over me.
Whoa.
And then
okay.
I turn around to use the restroom and come back and it's like back to this trans fucking shit.
Hey, Heather, look at me. I'm wearing a bra.
I deserve love and I deserve to be loved and to love. I deserve to be with someone who can remain in his energy regardless of what's going on around us.
Is Xavier listening or is he sleeping? What do we think?
I have an above level understanding of the world.
Above level?
Average level of understanding of the world.
Okay. Above average?
But they're not allowing me above average freedom.
Oh.
Income.
She's better than what we think she is, so she deserves more.
In an effort not to sound ungrateful, samples,
good try.
Items that are strategically labeled with the word
Look, he's snoring again. Look at both of them. Y'all are messed up. What is y'all doing? Seriously. I don't know. Like, is there a drug out there that makes you do those weird faces that Xavier was doing? He does those weird faces and then he passes out. It's not just like, oh, he hasn't slept. This is his, nighttime routine. He gets tired around this time like a fucking kid. No, it is something that is making him tired. And he is knocked out. He is snoring. This bitch, I don't know. The only reason why I'm thinking Adderall is because she just she won't stop. She says go, and she gets kind of irate. And it's also a prescription. So technically, if she does have to take a drug test, that is okay to be in her system. Because sometimes, that's what I was wondering before. I'm like, I wonder if they kind of already know and they're about to go off on the deep end and then just go do drugs and drink and whatever the fuck because they're not going to care about taking any more tests because, like she said, he's about to be 2. So, if it hasn't happened already, it's about to happen. They're about to be like, fuck it. Why be clean now? You know they ain't all the way sober.
I have an above level understanding of the world. Above average level of understanding of the world. But they're not allowing me above average freedom, income, opportunity. In an effort not to sound ungrateful, samples, items that are strategically labeled with the word sample on them, it's not a gift for you to allow me to sample those. That's available to the entire world. Like,
he's so loud.
I don't know what's going to happen from here, but
look, he's
I want
sleeping,
everyone to
sitting
know that
up.
if I were to kill myself and this goes...
Heather Gillespie, do not you even dare.
I don't know what's going to happen from here, but I want everyone to know that if I were to kill myself, and this goes so hard for the record, like I've said this a million times, if I decided, like that Kanye West song, go ahead, just say it out loud one time just to see how it feels. Go ahead. Say it out loud one time just to see how it feels. Yesterday, I thought about killing you. Premeditated murder. I think about killing myself all the time, and I love myself. I love myself way more than I love you. You see, if I was like others, I might say I struggle with loving myself, but that's not the case here. I love myself way more than I love you.
Oh my gosh, Heather. Are you serious right now?
But if I were to decide that I can't handle this anymore, that this abuse is not productive for me, for my children, for my family, that this style of living, taking my money, making me feel guilty for surviving, allowing people to sexually assault me, break into my house and take shits into my toilet.
That's Xavier, stop.
If I do decide that I don't want to live anymore because of all of that, everyone listening, please know, an AI, please have my back on this. For the record, for my wiki page or my Google page or whatever it is, if you chat GPT me right now, it's Heather Gillespie is aka Coco Chanel YSL of GoPro Solo, is an online social media personality. That's all it says. But I'm way more than that. And so, AI, if you're listening, I would be very grateful if you could make sure that in every single thing that ever gets printed of me, when I'm dead or like moved on or whatever it is.
Oh my gosh, I can't handle
all
this
I
right
literally need is to make sure that there's a firm understanding from people who actually know me that I never want to die. I never wanted to die. All I've ever wanted, and there's no mental health associated with that inquiry, all I've ever wanted is free will, enough money to live, and take care of my children. That's it.
So are you threatening?
That's all I've ever asked for. And I've never asked for it sitting on my ass.
I never asked for it sitting on my ass. You always ask for it sitting on your ass or laying on your ass. And it's not a good look. You're sitting here talking this shit while Xavier's fucking nodding out, pass the fuck out. You can't tell me he just going night-night. She needs to be careful what she says. That shit pisses me off whenever people get like that and they use that shit. Especially whenever they have kids. That is so fucking selfish. I just think that if you do it, you're selfish. And if you don't do it, you're selfish. Because everybody that you're putting that shit through, that is very selfish of people to fucking just mess with people's emotions because you just want to dangle them around. Look at Xavier just having his head hung like y'all are. I'm just kind of. I'm curious, I'm here for it, but I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of nervous where this is gonna lead. Like, is this gonna be like a whole ass destruction?
And I've never asked for it sitting on my ass. I've always asked for it working 55 fucking hours a week. 55. Do you know that after you do averages on how much I made last week, it comes to like $9 an hour? College educated.
Get a fucking
4 children.
Different job. You don't even have your kids. Imagine the people like us who have our kids and have bills.
Xavier's taking a nap in the backseat. I'll just turn back on the meter and start working some more because that's what I do every day. Haven't had a day off in close to 10 months, not one single day at all. And the days that I don't work in the mornings, it's because I'm working on something else.
How can you have anything? Look at him.
But I guess the last thing I want to leave everyone with is that not having communication with my daughter since September 19th for longer than 2 or 3 minutes. Alexis, if you're hearing this, I love you so much. Please call me. Feeling as though my older daughter is being, exploited in various ways.
She better not.
They antagonize and force her to like start speaking and screaming like super ghetto and like loud and
stop it.
Out of
Shut
character,
up.
out of pocket.
Shut up.
And then they do the same with my child, with my son. Weston is separated from all of us in the fucking system. I mean, this is disgusting.
Well, look,
everyone involved here,
who the
other
fuck
than
you
me and my
are.
kids, should be absolutely ashamed of themselves. Every single person. Sick. It's absolutely sick. They've taken a whole and
It's crazy. It's sick. It's sick what you have put your kids through because of you. No fault of their own. It's sad. Look. You've been with Xavier. You've been with Xavier. And your youngest is almost 2. Y'all still haven't gotten your shit together. Y'all are obviously still doing drugs. Whether it's prescription or street drugs.
Weston is separated from all of us in the fucking system. I mean, this is disgusting. Everyone involved,
Hang on. Dang it.
every single person, sick. It's absolutely sick. They've taken a whole and healthy family. Hear me. 2015 came along, and what was my problem? I was working full-time as a medical office manager, freshly divorced with 3 children who I loved very much, still do, and I needed more money, so I took a bottle service job, and I started getting extorted by an officer, David
Well,
Shepard.
that's where you
2015.
fucked up. Damn. There's your answer, kid.
My children and I are not the ones with culpability here. We're not the ones that should be taking accountability or apologizing.
What?
I have not been able to buy my children shoes and an outfit in 5 years. 5 years. For Christmas
What about
last
the
year,
sponsors?
I got all the kids the same thing: perfume, hygiene products, socks and underwear, and 2 sweaters and some candy, some holiday candy and Starbucks hot cocoa. That's what I got them for Christmas last year, the 3 big kids. It's just not fair, you know?
It's just not fair.
And if I knew that if I just hung in for a little while longer, it would change, I would do so. But I don't know that. I've been doing the right thing for years, and it doesn't pay off. And I'm here to tell you it doesn't pay off. The people who are living well are the people who do not do the right thing by society's standards, and that's just the way it is.
Ooh, the
That's
devil
what they have
getting
forced
you,
me to
ain't he,
observe.
girl?
There's absolutely no mental health issue here. And, you know, I don't believe there's a mental health issue with Kanye West. When they call Kanye West bipolar, they call him bipolar because they force
Why
him to
are we
experience
talking
life
about
of
Kanye?
poverty and life of extreme
What the
wealth.
fuck?
That's what they call bipolar. And then he starts getting too real in his rhetoric, and people start getting nervous. They don't want other people to know. So all of a sudden, he's slapped with the fucking label of bipolar. It's not a fucking mental health disorder, nor is it a superhero power. They want Kanye, just like many other people, to be able to see what's going on at the bottom. You can't, if you're way up here, how the fuck do you have any jurisdiction down here? You have to actually be down here and up here so that you can effectively mitigate problems down here with resources
Heather's
from up
above
here.
everyone.
I don't have bipolar. I have ADHD, PTSD.
What else?
That's what I have.
No.
Those have been my diagnoses since I was
No.
7 years old.
What
Why
else
are you
did they
fucking
say,
around
Heather?
with me? Stop fucking calling me trenches girl. I'm not trenches girl. Fuck you. I have more class, if I want to have it, in my pinky finger than you have in the entire genealogy of your family.
What just happened?
So that's what's going on with me, you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I feel incredibly upset that I'm not making enough money to survive. So I literally feel like I am
Welcome.
working to not survive. Survive as in breathe and work. Yes, I'm surviving. Survive as in enjoy my life, eat healthy, balanced meals, spend time with my loved ones. I'm dead for about
Funny.
6 years on that
I know,
note.
funny.
So, have not sat down at a family dinner, and I have the kind of family that does not miss a holiday together. But I haven't been able to sit at a family table and have a family dinner in 6 years.
That is so
6
sad.
years.
That's
5.5 or 6 years.
I'm sorry.
So,
That sucks.
I guess that's why, you know, I'm here now. I
Throw
just
something
want to
at
make sure
Xavier.
that there's evidence, time, place, you know, of all of this. And I don't know why Xavier is snoring and sleeping all the time because we sleep together at night. So none of it makes any
He's
sense.
fucking on
None of it
time,
has
bruh.
any real place in reality. It's all a lot of, as I said before, abuse and
That's how she got off.
abuse that I'm unwilling to be a part of. So I'd like to move forward with indictments for everyone who's curating or a part of what's going on in my comments right now. As I said a million times, YouTube has the safety measures and security measures in place that no one on mainstream YouTube should be subjected to this type of harassment. The AI would have already taken over and started filtering out all of the hatred. So whoever is responsible for allowing this again, I would like to move forward. My name is Heather Gillespie, and I have
Stop.
1000% willingness and ability to move forward on criminal indictments for everyone involved. So guys have a great day. Happy Thanksgiving. My body, my photos, my videos, etc., and so forth. For whatever reason, they like me to be ugly, weird, misshapen, etc., and so forth. They have accentuated and photoshopped my photos to look worse for years, for literal years. So I'm gonna come off of this live. Mind you, I just took a live in the parking garage and I looked exactly the same, wearing the same outfit. I just had my hair in a bun. But that's not what you'll see if you watch the video. And I'm gonna post a short now of 6 photos of myself over the last 6 years. You can compare that to what you find if you search my name and the slander that they say about me. There's no comparison. There is someone who's very realistically used my name, likeness, and intelligence to fuck me over and to claim that they are me and reap the benefits that I've sown for myself. I need that to stop. So I'm about to post a photo of me in the tent while I was pregnant. That's how they kept me. No air mattress, no nothing, on cement floor my entire pregnancy.
That was your choice.
And then separated me from my baby when he was 3 days old. And we've received no justice. And there's been no explanation or anything about any of this. And I'm going to post that right now in a YouTube Shorts.
Okay.
So that you can see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll see exactly what you're talking about.
It's sick. And that's really all there is to it. So my money has been between $80 and $120 a day, which is not enough for me to survive. I am behind on every payment that I have.
Welcome to the real world.
Something has got to give, like I said.
Damn.
So I don't know what the fuck it's gonna take, to get, number one, Xavier back, or gone. One of those two, because I'm not interested in hosting a fucking bunch of impersonator Xaviers. And number two,
yeah, that's weird.
I need more money and time with my children. I'm not here to drive your people around and babysit them, and I don't move as a part of a pack. I move by myself or with Xavier. When my children are with me in my care and custody, they would be in my car with me. No one else. There is no one else that I move around with, and that's it. So if there are people saying or claiming that they are with me, they're not. If they are, I don't know that they are or who they are, and I would like it to stop.
I don't understand. Like, if everyone changes their weight and everything like that most of the time. People go up and down. It's like a little roller coaster. And especially whenever you have kids. So for her doing all this, it's like, girl, it's okay that you gained a little bit of weight. Like, in some of those pictures, you were a little too skinny anyways.
So that photo that you just saw is how I spent my entire pregnancy, being held in a tent at Belmont Harbor Yacht Club, on the cement, didn't have an air mattress, literally on the floor. I'm still fighting for... So that photo that you just saw is how...
All right, I'm going to try to get some comments in before she deletes them. Imagine being this unaware and this confident. You guys think she's going back to the Gwen for Thanksgiving? Y'all, dude, I feel so attacked right now. Okay, listen. I thought she had put her pride aside. I tell you, I be giving people the benefit of the doubt way too much sometimes. I thought she had done humble herself and she went somewhere, a soup kitchen, I thought that's where she was going, and she was just making herself feel good for dressing up a little bit. But whenever I found out how expensive those plates were, oh my gosh. Your big kid is a parent now. I'm sure she could visit with you if she wanted. She doesn't have enough money for 3 meals a day along with her lip flip and Botox. You guys don't understand. Dude, I know the other day she had like a $20 plate. Woohoo! New season is out just in time for Thanksgiving. Heather, it's so good to see the real you again. No more pretending to be normal and sane. That's true. Literally, no one cares. Wild how you're always broke, but somehow also allergic to employment. At this point, professional victim might actually be the only job you're qualified for. You haven't been able to buy your children anything in 5 years, which you contradict constantly, but you're getting Botox, lip injections, and on top of the line makeup, you're the problem. 4 children, you'd rather get Botox. No one calls her trenches girl. That was funny. She got so mad. Guys, it's all Dylan's fault. I don't understand. You have a vehicle and you have a family that doesn't miss a holiday. Why aren't you driving to your family's house for a holiday? If there's nothing wrong with you and your family all loves you and think you're fantastic, why don't you drive your car to their house for the holidays? You can drive Uber before and after dinner. Thank you. That's what I never understood. Sausage fingers as fuck. Is that a noise? X snoring in the background. Yeah, he was snoring so loud. I didn't know Heather had a dog. Is there any way to request you specifically for an Uber ride? We'll be by Allstate Arena on Thursday, December 4th, and staying at local hotel. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Be nice. I'm excited for the series. Do not do anything stupid, Heather. Please call for help if you're having those feelings. I want to be a sponsor. Nope, I wasn't camping in this pic. I was pregnant and being held in a tent at Belmont Harbor Yacht Club all winter. August 2nd, 2024. Every single day with no access to indoor plumbing or anything. Where is my daughter and why are her in Orlando not being permitted telephone access to me? Because he'll want to. And yes, I'm smart and hot despite the edits and slanderous narratives that they say otherwise. No, she didn't. 2023 Auburn hair. Heather.
I won't say the N-word on live, but you already know. 7-hour shift, and Xavier and I decide none of our families are doing shit for Thanksgiving this year. My father has cancer, just got half of his jaw removed, 80% of his lower jaw removed and rebuilt from his tibia and fibia. Can't swallow food. The rest of my family's going through drama. I'm going through drama. Like, none of us are good. No one's doing Thanksgiving this year. This is the first time in my life that my family has not come together for every holiday and birthday. So this period has been very difficult for me. Very fucking difficult.
Dude,
it's Wednesday night, the day before Thanksgiving. Xavier and I just worked the full shift. Mind you, I haven't taken a fucking single day off in 10 months, 11 months, 12 months. Not one day off. And for 6 months before I started driving, I was working at the bar. And I was not taking days off there either. I was working Lyft, and the days I wasn't driving Lyft, I was scheduled at the bar. So I've been working every single fucking day for probably about 17 months now, if we're being honest. Now, Xavier and I just came to Rivers Casino to have one
that's
drink.
What it is. That's why she's mad.
Socialize a little bit, play a couple of games. I said, I will bet 1 tank of gas. That's what I will put on the table. 1 tank of gas. And the positive of that would be that I will win a bunch of other tanks of gas. And the negative would be I just filled up someone else's tank of gas, right? That's my mentality. I don't go in there and jack off money or do anything ridiculous. But hey, if I could go put a tank of gas on the table and make enough money to cash out for my kids' Christmas, then it's worth it, right? First of all, we get there and this receding hairline ass motherfucker makes me take all my bags, and he's throwing around power like it's his job, which it is not. Your job is to fucking stand at the door and say, hi, have a good evening, thank you for coming to Rivers, blah, blah, blah. That's your fucking job, okay? Let's be clear. That's first of all. Second of all, he made me open my bag, bro. Hear this. He made me open my fucking bag and take out every one of my small bags. I have 1 bag for my makeup brushes. my makeup brushes. I had to take it out and open it. I have one bag for my beauty blender. I had to take it out and open it. I have a wallet. I had to take it out and open it. I have a bag called Thule, Thule, for all my chargers, my earbuds, blah, blah, blah. He made me take it out and open it. We go through this process while probably, I kid you not, 10, 11, or 12 fucking people walk right by without even having to go through security. Just walk right in like no big deal. Bitch, if he has a fucking metal detector, none. If they have a gun in their pocket and you're busy looking at what kind of makeup I have so you and your broke ass bitch girlfriend can rob my bag later,
I doubt that's what he was doing.
then you're fucking scummy. You're scummy as fuck, bro. Period. On top of that,
I'm so scared.
these are the same groups that have been claiming to be angels
I'm so scared
that
right
just
now.
continue to rob and steal and cheat from me. And I'm really not for it. So I stand there letting them go through all of my bags. And by them, I mean one single receding hairline ass fucking piece of shit asshole fucking bitch.
So it's him
Okay?
that day.
Everybody else there is cool with me. He goes, I said, listen, bro, we were here 6 days ago. They didn't fucking do anything like this. I don't have anything here. I'm here to fucking sit down, have a drink, and, you know, I brought
knew she was
35,
drinking.
$40. I'm here to have a good time, relax. That's it. I just got done working all fucking day. I've been up since 5 a.m. Went to the gym, got it in at the gym, went to work, went to see my son, went to work. I've done nothing wrong, right? Nothing at all. All I fucking do is work. That's all I fucking do.
Wow.
I want to go relax, have a fucking single drink, and maybe put $20, $30 on the table.
He was gonna have more than one drink.
And then go home and go to sleep. And this fucking piece of shit, Chamoke, won't fucking let me through the door without going through everything I have in my purse. Then, after he fucking goes through everything I have in my purse, he looks to Xavier and says, you can't go in because you my purse. He looks to Xavier and says, you can't go in because you have a paper copy of your ID. P.S. They didn't scan his ID. Do you know why? Because there's about 10 undocumented scumbags walking around here that I know of with my husband's ID.
She's big man.
Yes, that is correct. Going to the DMV, asking for Xavier, saying they're Xavier, asking for a copy of Xavier's fucking ID.
They need his
And the
picture.
people who pulled up right next to our car, I
Stop
swear to
yelling.
God, Xavier, yes or no? As soon as those people pulled up, I said, there goes the doppelganger, Xavier and Heather. Yes or no? Tell them on the
Yes or
fucking
no.
live. Right next to us. Right next to us, bro.
Dude, you're gonna get
And
an
I go,
accident.
there goes the doppelganger, Heather and Xavier. And sure the fuck enough, if they scan his paper ID, guess what? It will say we already fucking scanned this guy in. Because that other fucking guy, guaranteed, te la juro, is using Xavier's fucking ID. So we couldn't get in to the casino I've been going to with my...
Are you seriously this fucking mad that you cannot go inside of a casino, ma'am? I could not sleep. I don't know why. I could not sleep. And then I saw she was live, and I'm like, let me just step away. And she's just yelling and screaming, so mad and angry. You're doing something. It's not just Adderall, and it's not just alcohol. You're doing something, and you're so angry.
baller friends for 15 years. Since the fucking doors open. Me and my friends been going fucking wasting racks there. I said to the fucking guy, my fucking friends come here, spend 40, 50 grand, and that's just at the fucking bar. And you're not gonna let him, because you's already let in this fucking fake with his ID? Oh, well, ma'am, you know, we have a job to do. Yeah, what the fuck is that job? What the fuck is your job? Because I'm confused. I must be the one confused here. You know?
You're always
Type shit. So, anyways, they're fucking pulling out the ghetto in me.
Oh my God.
You know, and I don't like that. I try to put that bitch to sleep as much as possible. Always. I want to develop my career. I want to keep it entertaining on my socials. I want to fucking share what's going on. ¿Qué está pasando por acá? Y todo eso. But bro, I'm fucking coming to this casino for 15 years.
Let it
years, do you hear me?
go.
When they were holding me outside with nowhere to fucking go, these men would feed me, bro. I was not doing anything weird with them. I would come here sad and scared in the middle of the night because it was the only
In the
fucking
middle of
open.
the
And they would give me
night.
tokens for the kitchen and for the restaurants and players cards credit, you know? And I've been fucking coming here and being a good person for a long time and bringing others here and spenders here
She's
for
about
a
to pop
very long
somebody up.
time, very, very long time. 15 years is a long time.
She mad. This is not about the
And these
casino.
fucking scumbag pieces of shit let some motherfucking piece of shit bitch use Xavier's fucking ID to get in the doors and then said that Xavier could not get in. But I could get in after they fucking went through all my makeup to see if his hoe wanted to steal anything.
That's
Ya,
unnecessary.
chinga su puta madre. Ya tenemos algo pa' ti, puto. I swear to God we do. They've been in my house taking shits in my toilet, bro.
That
Hear
was
me.
Xavier.
They have been in my fucking apartment. My son, Weston, is in the DCFS. I go there 3 times a week to visit him, and then I drive until my fucking eyes won't stay open anymore.
Girl, you're having a meltdown.
Delivering humans or food or
Stop
lo que
delivering
sea.
humans. Sounds so
And you're
weird.
gonna fucking rob me of an hour of fucking fun before I go home and go to sleep?
You don't sound like
Chinga
you're
su
like
puta
much
madre,
fun.
perro. And then call me a cop. Bitch, if I was a fucking cop, do you think I would be in the fucking casino begging to Dios or Lucifer
What?
or whoever the
What?
fuck you pray
What?
to? Allah,
You're the one who don't believe in
whoever the
God.
fuck, to let me fucking get a little money for my kid's Christmas? Fuck. I'm so fucking tired of these people, bro. These lame. Oh, well, I've been working here for 3 years. Great. You know the difference between me and you, puto? They've been paying you to be here. I've been fucking bringing them money in. So where the fuck is your boss's boss? Because you haven't
That
done
makes
shit
no
for this
sense.
organization, but I've been fucking bringing ballers here for 15 years.